Alright, back again. We're making progress. We got the Kenmore strip up here, clamped up. This is our strip that we're trying to fix. And we got our LED that we took from some donor strip. Probably a Samsung or something. And that looks like a B kind of, right? So the flat side of the B is the positive. And the other side is negative. So this is just to verify that LED does work after exposing it to that heat from the underside of the board. So that worked out pretty good. And so we're gonna tin these pads. If you saw the underside of this before, I'll show it again. That's got to line up. You know, this bigger one, I think I said earlier that the bigger one was the negative or something. I was just guessing. I didn't know. Maybe, hopefully that's the standard. Because if they're different, it's kind of hard to line them up. But it isn't. This is the negative side. This is the positive side. So that should be fine. Just need to make sure that when that thing goes on there, it goes on the right way. So I guess I'm gonna use the soldering iron, and I'm gonna try and tin those pads. Maybe I'll put a little flux there, even though there's already some floating all over the place. But put some right there. And, you know, solder has flux in it too, but it's not enough. Also, I have no idea what kind of solder I'm using. I just have this spool of solder with no markings. Is there some way I could send a piece off somewhere, get it tested? Oh, that looked like I got some solder to stay there. Maybe too much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a little bit of solder on there. I don't really want to try and tin the backside of the LED though. That kind of freaks me out. I kind of want to just stick it on there and do the hot air from underneath and cross my fingers. Clean this tip off here, put some more solder on. Don't breathe the fumes. It's a well ventilated area, don't worry folks. So we gotta get this thing to sit right. I wonder if I should put some more flux even. Just no more flux, couldn't hurt, right? Maybe that'll even just help it stick on there initially, I don't know. So we gotta flip this over. Ah, jeez. These are maddening to work with. I think I got it. That is, flat side of the B is on the positive side. It's kind of resting on top of the solder. I don't know, maybe I tinned with too much solder. We'll find out. If there's too much solder, it could melt and it could be a solder bridge. Then there'd be a short and no electricity would get to the LED. So we hope that's not the case. When the solder melts, you should see it's kind of just suck right to it, as you just did. And maybe that's even enough. Shouldn't take as much as taking that other one off took. So I'm letting that cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna test and see if it isn't shorted. If it lights up, well, if it lights up, then that's a good thing. Hey, it's looking okay, and it's stuck on there. Let's try the ultimate test. Obviously, is from the test points. Yep. And then the ultimate test is to test the whole strip all at once. But I'll put that down on the bench before I do that. Jeez, there's like no room down here now. Zoom out, no, in. Out. Okay. So let's test the strip itself. And we should see all them lights lighting up. You can't see all of them because there are a couple of them are off camera, but trust me, all 7 lights are looking good. Well, let's hope we didn't lose that lens cap. We gotta glue that back on there, put it in the TV, put it all back together, and hopefully we'll see a picture. Alright. Thanks for bearing with me. You know, obviously we'll clean that up with some alcohol, make it look nice. There, I'll do that right now, just so you guys can feel better. Knowing that, you know, yeah, it looks messy at first, but you know, you clean it all up. You know, one of these days I'll get a better camera, I'll bet. It just doesn't know whether to focus on what's right in front of it or what. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just because there was too much stuff in the background. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, more videos when we get to the TV. Right on. This is terrible. Oh man. Yeah. Signing off.